talk. Let's chat about it. So after that last dance, it was only one thing left to do. Keep the party going. So what we decided to do was the only logical thing to do was to get on the horn, call everybody and be like, let's get this together. We throwing New Year's in the wood. So let's take a step back. Let's look at what I mean by the wood. So the wood itself, the movie, came out in Ox 2. And it was based on life in Inglewood. So the way LA kind of works, if, there's always this kind of area that becomes really cool and hip to live in. But because it's LA, it's cool to live in based on whom you are. So yeah, there was like now there's like Silver Lake. And so back then it was Miramar over off of Venice was a cool place to live, because you had a black and mixed, white, Mexican, you had like everybody up in there, but it was expensive. Hello. And it wasn't taking nobody with bad credit. Let's just put it out there. And both me and Girl Scout had bad credit, so it wasn't happening. The next spot was Inglewood. Because see, Inglewood is like the lower broke cousin of like View Park, Baldwin Hills, Leimert Park. So you got all of these more affluent black neighborhoods. I mean, I think in 2024, like View Park, now it's called Windsor Hills or something, is now one of the richest black zip codes in the nation. So you know what I mean. You got a lot of money up there. However, as you come down the hill, so now it doesn't depend on what part of Inglewood you living in. Now let's not get crazy. But we were right at this kind of intersection where Ladera and Leimert and all of that intersects. So, like I said in my intro video, Magic Johnson had threw up his Fridays on the top of the hill. Right next to it, there was a Starbucks. We was ready to roll. And there was us. Now it was like 2 apartment buildings worth of friends, like one here and one there. And it was, just walkable. We right next door. So of course, all kind of drama. That drama will come later. But yeah, so we got on the horn. It was like, look, everybody, we going to throw it over at Talbot's house. Let's do it. Let me just say this. And I'll have to dig into the other part of the story about Mr. Dreadlocks later. But Mr. Dreadlocks was there. An ex-boyfriend from junior high came round earlier that day just to visit because he too cool and he got a party later on that night. Whatever. And by the end of it, between the dope and the liquor, we almost got kicked out. We had to end up crowding in my room, which was the furthest away from the manager's house, to be able to keep the party going, as we, of course, did. I woke up with the friend of another friend who will eventually become a longtime boyfriend of Girl Scout. Oh, it was a good night. It was a good night. We brought in 2000 the way you supposed to. And guess what? We didn't give a shit about no Y2K, about no computers going to zero. I don't even think anybody gave a shit. We saw people talking about it on TV, but it's like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And it legitimately didn't. No one cared. We brought in 2000 the way you supposed to bring it in. The way you supposed to live the rest of that year. Enjoying yourself with good people and feeling real nice.